Alrighty guys, it is October 12th. We got the Toyota loaded down and Ian and myself are heading out to some public land tonight. It's 3:45 right now. We got a little bit of a drive and then we're gonna be hiking into a spot that I haven't hunted yet, but I've had a camera in the back of for a month or two now. Had some good bucks starting to daylight out there. Hoping for a buck, might take a doe, but we still gotta kind of think that through because we have like roughly a mile, a little more than a mile hike out there. So it's like gonna be a drag if we get a chance at one and put one down. But anyways, we will catch you guys once we get there. We're gonna have to go in light because it's like 65 degrees and it's over a mile in there. So see him. It's a decent aim, I think. He's mad. I'm not gonna shoot him, but if you want to shoot him, let's go kill him. Okay, well, that's a good sign. We're literally halfway into this spot in the wide open hardwoods. We just walked right into like 80 yards on that buck. He was a marginal 8. I don't know if I would have shot him, but pretty decent deer. He didn't see us somehow. I don't know how he didn't hear or see us. We laid down here, got binos up on him, watched him for 90 seconds, and then he ended up picking us off. But we're gonna keep on going. We got a long ways to get back in here. And we're set up on an oak kind of flat, about 75 yards away. Down in front of me is a big swamp, and it's a gigantic swamp, like probably 5 to 10 acres of a swamp at least. And the thought process for tonight is that a lot of these deer are bedded in that swamp. When I scouted this earlier this year, I bumped a few and found a bunch of beds. There's all kinds of sign in there, so we're thinking they're down in that cool swamp, and hopefully they're going to filter up through this oak ridge. We're excited. This is our first sit together, and neither of us have killed yet, so we're going to try to change that tonight, whether it's a doe, whether it's a buck, whether it's whatever's brown. We're going to try to put something down, and yeah, just enjoy it. So this hunt was uneventful until the last 5 minutes of legal shooting light, when all of a sudden a bunch of deer started pouring out of the swamp and working right up to the tree that we were in. Unfortunately, they didn't get to us in time, and they arrived like 5 minutes after the end of legal shooting light. So they all walked past and at less than 20 yards. Not sure if they were bucks, does, whatever they were. They walked right under the tree, just not quite in time. Okay guys, it is October 22 and we're out for a birthday hunt. Ian's with me and we're back deep into a public spot that we sat one other time earlier this year. It was about 7 to 10 days ago that we sat it, and the weather was decent that night, and we ended up having a bunch of deer funnel in and literally walk right under us. But the problem was they didn't get to us until 5 minutes after the end of legal, so we're probably 120 yards from the tree we were in last time. But our goal is we moved a little bit closer to the swamp, so you can see the swamp at just like 50 yards. I think that's a deer right there. Yeah, it is. Yep, it is. Looks very little. So anyways, we're gonna quick wrap this up, but we got in here early. It's only 4:30 right now, so we got a 2.5, 3 hour sit still. And we're closer to the swamp edge, hoping that we can catch them coming to us before the end of daylight. And we got good pressure tonight. It's been raining, and it was hailing on our way in. It's a crazy day, but all that weather is supposed to kind of die off right now. And so we're thinking it should be a pretty good night outside of the subpar wind direction, but that deer's dead downwind and doesn't know we're here yet. So we're gonna stop talking and try to get to killing. We're gonna try to get doe, buck, anything that's mature down for a birthday kill. Stay tuned. Yes, it is.
So we ended up seeing another 6-point and 2 other spikes throughout the rest of the sit, but we weren't able to get any of them on camera, and obviously none of them were shooters. So unfortunately, that's kind of been the theme of early October so far, is just not a lot of opportunities, even on mature does, just haven't had the opportunity yet, outside of this one doe that, looking back on it, probably could have got a shot at, but still didn't feel like forcing a shot. Comment down below if you would have taken any of these shots on this doe at about 43 yards on public land, what would you do?